Okay, ladies, I am going to show you how you're going to measure yourself when we do a virtual fitting. When you come to Livi Ray and you come in store, we do not use a tape measure. We have been trained, and I have taught these girls how to use their eyes to get your correct size, okay? But when we are doing a video chat, you absolutely have to have a tape measure, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know that little sign on the side of your car that says objects in mirror are closer than they appear, to warn you to really pay attention before you might get over? That's why when you have a visual as such, you may not know if it's too close, too far away. So same thing with bra fitting on a virtual fitting. There may be a little bit of skewed judgment from me to you, even though I'm looking you spot on. If you were in the store, I would already have 10 bras on you, and you would have to figure out like which ones you don't want to buy, which you're gonna want them all because they're fabulous. But on video, depending on how we connect and the lighting, or you know, if you're hiding some and you're a grower and I think you're smaller or bigger, using a tape measure helps give me a guiding start point to best identify what size I think that you are. I typically already know, and I've been doing this so much that when I put the tape and show you how to do it and you put it on you, I kind of already tell you what your numbers are, and then you're like, how'd you know that? Because I know. One of the myths in bra land is if you go to a store and they use a tape, they typically measure you over your clothes and they typically add 4. We don't do that. There's absolutely no reason to add inches to your rib cage because bra bands stretch. So the way that we do this, first of all, when we say get a tape measure, we don't mean a construction, hardware tape measure from Home Depot, because as much as I'd like to think you can wrap it around, it's uncomfortable. If you don't have a tape measure, just get one to have. It's great to have, but if you don't, some of the tricks that people use is they take a shoestring, they wrap it around, then they lay it out on their husband's tape measure. But you need a tape measure. It can be one that you pull out and it retracts, or it can be a flat, basic. I mean, you could get this at any Dollar General, Walmart, Joann's. These are like $1. So it is on the inches side. We measure in inches, and I say that because some of you are out of the country and you guys are on a different metric system. You use centimeters. We use inches. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tape measure like so, okay? You're gonna wrap it around your back and you're gonna get your ends to ends. The most important thing is that you start with the 0, 1. When you have the 0, 1, you're going to wrap around, and I'm going to demonstrate that on Olivia Ray. So you're going to take and you're going to hold it. You want to have the 0, 1 in here. You want to take this, you want to put that 0, 1 right in the dead center of your cleavage line. And the reason you put this here is because you're going to be able to identify, and you can look down and pinch it off on the other end. The most important part of tape measure is where the placement of the tape measure is. It's not down here, it's not up here, it is directly in the crease where the base of your breast, which this is called the fold, where your breast folds into your rib cage. It's where you would have put the pencil back in the day if you wanted to see if you had boobs big enough, because it was the pencil test, and it had to hold the pencil, your boobies were growing, okay? So right at the base of the breast, in that rib cage, is where this tape measure is gonna go. So we're gonna bring this around her body, and she's gonna hold that 1 right here. And then we're gonna do level 2 or lower than the fold of the breast. You don't wanna put it up high where most of you are used to wearing your bra bands. You want it level all the way around, and you want to pull it slightly firm because bra bands stretch, okay? Not too tight. You don't want to squeeze it in because then your bra's going to be too tight. So I want you to move your finger for me. So right now, and she's relaxed, she's right at about a 31, and we know that you do 32 typically. So if it falls on an odd number, we're going to bump you up to the 32 because bra bands do not come in odd numbers. It only is in even numbers. So she's measuring the 31, and you can see right between a 30, 31 right here. And that is what that number is. So that's how I'm going to base your bra band. I am going to take some things into consideration. If you're older or if you have some issues with your health and you don't really like things super tight, I may go up one. But whatever that number is, that's what we're going for, because bra bands stretch, and that's where we're starting with. So we measured right out of 31, 32. The next number that I need from you is directly in the center point of your breast, right here. So we're going to take this same tape measure. We're going to keep it right where we were. We're going to bring it around right in the center of the breast. So for Olivia, you are get your one right here, and you don't want to pull it in. You don't want to press it in like this, because if you press in, you're taking some of the breast away in the inch. You just want to lightly lay, and it's not easy, but it's not hard. So I want you to go ahead, and you can hold it, and I want you to lightly lay it around. You want to start with the 1. Always start with the 1, otherwise you're not going to have the right number. And you're going to bring it around. And she's right at a 39, okay? So we got 30 and 39. So when bras are made, the difference between those inches is depth that goes this way. Most bra cups are cut on a 1-inch grade as the alphabet gets letter. So from 30 to 39, that's 9 inches. 9 is each letter of the alphabet. So we've got A, B, C, D, double D, E, F, double F, G. Okay? Say it again. 9. There's 9 inches. Each inch is a letter with doubles in between. So we were 31, 30 basically, and a 9. So from 30 to 39, 9. Go to the even number, which is 32. And what size bra are you?
32G.
Okay, see? It's not hard. But that doesn't mean that she's going to be a 32G in every bra, because bra sizes fit different, whether it's a UKG or a USG. Leave that up to us, because we're going to help you determine what size bra you need to be and what fits your bust best. But these two numbers are going to be the starting point that we need in order to identify through video chat what size bra we think you are. Okay? We got this.